What are the 5 biggest reasons that people don't buy your product or service? So, reason number 1 is because they don't have any need for your product. And why do you even sell to someone who doesn't need your product? It may be okay. Sometimes there's some situations where you need to educate your customers on your product before they need it. That means you're trying to create the need. That makes sense. But if you just go and interrupt them, like when you go for a market, when you go to the marketplace or you go to a mall or something like that, and someone comes and interrupts your day and asks you want to buy this shoe, you want to buy this pen, you want to buy this cereal, whatever it is, like you know how you feel, you want to go the other way, right? So why do you even do that? What you should rather do is make them come to you. So you make sure they have the need for the product. So that's reason number 1. What's reason number 2 is they don't have any desire. They might have a logical need to buy your product, but they don't have the desire. People don't buy because they need your product. They don't buy what they need. People buy what they want to buy, right? So just look around you, the table, the laptop, the shoe, the shirt, whatever you have, the suit, whatever it is. Do you think you bought it because you need it, or do you think you bought it because you like it? You like the brand, you might like the comfortability, you might like whatever it is, right? So you got to create that desire within the prospect or within your customer before they buy. So what is reason number 3? Reason number 3 is because they don't have the urgency to buy right now. What do I mean by that is you created all these kind of desires, and you made them really want your product or service, whatever you have. Maybe you have a coaching program, whatever it is. You made them understand the value. You did whatever funnel you had to go, make them go through, whatever you did. But the issue is when you don't give them a reason to buy right now, then you are actually procrastinating the sell. Your prospects are also going to be procrastinating the buy. So their desire that whatever you put so much effort on creating, that's just gonna dissipate. So urgency is a very big sales killer. You gotta make sure you create some kind of urgency through your marketing. It might be that you give a limited edition. Maybe it's a limited time offer that you give, a limited time discount, or maybe you give some. You have limited seats available for your coaching program. Maybe you have different. Maybe you only work with 12 clients a year. You see the rarity there. So you see that creates the urgency for people to take action right now, right? So you got to create that urgency. What's reason number 4 is because they don't have the money, and it's usually that people do have the money, and if people don't actually have the money to buy your product or service, why do you even sell them in the first place? All right. So you gotta get that off up front. You gotta qualify them up front. And but most of the time, money is not the issue. The actual issue is that they don't see value in your product or service, whatever you have to offer. They don't see value in it for the exchange in money. See that? So they think it's not that valuable, but I'm paying so much. There's no sell there. It doesn't make enough sense for them. The value doesn't make sense for them. So in that case, you gotta just educate them. Or if you really don't have much value for your product or service, you have to change your offer. Or if you think you do, then you gotta communicate it and articulate it in the proper way for them to understand. Okay. So finally, the 5th reason number 5, is because they don't have trust. And trust is of 2 types here. They don't trust you, which is not usually the case. If that is the case, then you can fix it off by maybe testimonials, how your product or service works, give a logical explanation, proof, guarantee. You can do so many kind of things like that. But usually the case is that whether you have a coaching program, a product or service, whatever it is, even though your offer is valuable and it's trustable, they don't think they have what it takes to make sure they get out all the value out of it. They're not sure they're gonna get results with your product or service. You see that? So in that case, you have to qualify them up front. and make sure whoever comes in is qualified enough that they will take the action. They will do what it takes to get the results, right? So you gotta tweak your marketing funnel or whatever acquisition system, client acquisition system you have to tweak it in such a way that you only get in such types of clients, right? So those are the 5 reasons why people don't buy. See you in my next video.